Howdy, folks. It is late on Christmas Eve, and I am just about to unbox this awesome gift that I got for my almost 4-year-old daughter for Christmas. And I am super excited about it. I've been really excited about it. I had to hide it out in the shed and all this stuff, and they're finally sleeping. So, boom, right there, we got the Highboy DK1 electric dirt bike. And the reason that I decided to go with this is my daughter, like I said, she's almost 4 years old, but she's kind of small and she's not big enough for a full-blown like PW50 or Honda CRF50. If she got one of those, the weight of it would just be too much and she'd probably have to do training wheels, which she doesn't need training wheels because she's been riding a balance bike since she was about 3 years old, and she's pretty good at it. So I figured that this would be a happy medium in between until she's ready for a full-blown 50. So let's unbox this thing. The plan here is I'm going to unbox it. You have to put some assembly required, so we're going to put it together, give it to her on Christmas, and then ride it and all that stuff. And then I'll do a review on the product as well, because there wasn't a ton of stuff on the internet. It is about $400 and change. They sell these things on Amazon and on their website and all that. And a big reason that I also got this one was because of the seat height. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll put it in the description, or maybe the review will measure it, how high the seat is. But it's the closest to being something that she can do. I measured her balance bike, and I think that the seat on that is like 18 inches. And I want to say that this was like 22 or something like that. So worst case scenario, we're going to have to shave the seat a little bit. But let's crack into this thing and see what we're looking at. I just popped the top off here. And another reason that I got this thing straight up is because it is blue like a Yamaha, and blue Yamahas are her favorite dirt bikes. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to have to put the handlebars on. I don't know if the wheels are on there or not. Let me pop this thing out of here and we'll check it out. All right, I don't know who is more excited about Christmas, the kids or me. And, it's just one of those things. When I was a kid, I would have killed for something like this, and I'm super thankful that I'm able to, financially afford to do something like this for my kids, and that's what life's all about, right? It's about buying your kids the stuff that you didn't get when you were a kid. At least it gives me good motivation to work, right? All right, so what do we got here? This little top compartment, charger, owner's manual, and some hardware. I see triple clamp tops there, a dinky little wrench, some bolts, an Allen. So let's see how to get this thing out of here without doing too much damage. Oh, it's nice and light. I like that. I like that already. You. Oh my goodness. Just look at it. It's so little. Oh, the shock's not hooked up. I was like, suspension's awfully soft. But no, it's just not hooked up. Sweet. I am so excited. This thing right here. Oh, there we go. Then, let's see here. Boom! Perfect little stand to put it together. How about it? First impressions? This thing's rad. She's gonna love it. She is gonna love it. Oh man. I can't wait to ride tomorrow. So opening up everything that we got here, it looks like we got a charger, the plug for the charger, handful of bolts, 5 of them, and these are for the handlebars here, 2 Allens, and a dual wrench with a 13 and a 15. So I just dug out Allens. We got a number 6 and a number 5. We're not going to use these because Well, I have real tools, so we're going to use the real tools. And let's see, hole 13 and 15. Let's use the old snap-on, huh? If you pay all the money, you might as well use it. I don't just have thousands of dollars worth of tools not to use them, right? As far as direction goes, it seems pretty simple. They want you to do the rear shock first and then the handlebars. So 1 of these for the rear shock, 4 of them for the handlebars, and number 6, haven't figured out what we need number 5 for yet. It doesn't say. Same with the old number 15. So let's hook up the rear shock. I'm going to go ahead and start popping these zip ties off. Oh, there we go. The bolt's already in there, so I guess we don't need that one. Huh, interesting. Let's do that first. They're definitely not bashful with the old zip ties. There we go. There, man, that's a strong zip tie. I hope the rest of the bike's as strong as the zip ties they use. Jeez. Couple strong ones. Now the rest should be regular China ones. So the rear shock bolt, literally just, you unbolt it, slide it in, super easy. Now let's do the handlebars here. Oop, I forgot to cut these earlier. So this is kind of interesting. These are the top clamps here. Normally on a motorcycle, on a regular motorcycle, they're gonna have a dot in it to show you which side is the back side or the front side. These don't, so I'm guessing universal. Don't worry, I'm not gonna have these bars this far forward. That'll be goofy. All right. Maybe we use some, oh, it's already lighting up. Something's going on here. Must have activated something. Trusty earthquake. Give it a little snug. Oh yeah, real nice, Clark. Real nice. That silly thing off there. More zip ties off. Pegs are down. Whoa! She's already got juice in her. Wow. All right. So this thing does have 3 different power modes. So we're definitely gonna start it out in 1. Not too bad. 2. A little bit more. Ripping. But yeah, we're definitely going to start her out in power 1 because first time on the old 2-wheeler here. We're going to have to rotate that guy forward, tighten that up. That's probably what the smaller Allen is for this. I was kind of wondering, there's really nothing else to put together here. Kind of silly that they would make it 2 different sizes just for one thing. Perfect. On the brake there. I think she's ready to rip now. Just for a quick size comparison, you can see her little balance bike, which the seat's pretty much all the way up, and she's not tippy-toe or anything on it. She's kind of outgrown it. But this one's quite a bit higher, so we'll see how that goes. Super straightforward assembly here. They could not have made this thing any easier to put together. 1 bolt goes in the rear shock, 4 bolts, clamp on your handlebars here, cut some zip ties, 5 minutes. And the thing came charged already, which is awesome. She is under the tree ready. So yeah, we will, see how Christmas morning goes and see how she does on it. I'm a little nervous. Hazel.
Yes, it's yours. You better open it.
Careful. 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 What do you think?
Good.
Yeah?
Good.
Are you excited?
Pet it really nicely.
Yeah. Are you in shock? Yeah.
You want to sit on
So, I bought my daughter this DK1 Highboy for Christmas, and it's an awesome little electric bike. The problem is she's not tall enough for it. So, we need to lower this thing. Let's take a look and come up with an idea. So I went for a little rip on this thing already, and it is rad. But, like I said, the problem is the seat height is about 4 inches too tall. So, the rear shock is adjustable back here, but we are not going to get enough adjustment out of that to make it work. So I've been toying in my head with ideas of maybe making a spacer for here and changing the angle of the shock, having it bolt back here, which in theory should lower the bike down. Yeah, so I'm going to dig through my parts bin, see if I can find anything, and that is the plan. The forks, I think I'll be able to get a little bit out of them, but, you know, there's only a ½ inch or so in between the handlebars. So we should be able to slide the forks up just a little bit, but the big thing is just getting that back end down. I'm not too worried about the geometry because, well, she's not even 4 years old yet. So we're not hitting the motocross track quite yet with it, but, you know, so give her a good chance to learn. So I started to get a couple different ideas. Hi, Hazel. And I figured the best thing to do, though, would be have her come out and sit on the bike and figure out where it needs to be. So I unhooked the shock, and it's up out of the way, and it looks like right here is where we need to be, huh? My next step is I'm going to measure from down here to the top shock mount, see the distance, and see if I can make something for there. It might have to be a hardtail solid mount for the short time being. But she's just learning, so it's not like she's going over any jumps or anything. What do you think, Hazel? You want to touch the ground? Yeah? All right, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for your help. So I've come up with a plan, and because basically we only have about 4.5 inches eye hole to eye hole to make this work, I'm not going to be able to get a shock small enough, and then making a linkage up here, it would have to go way up there, and I don't have on hand the material that I need, and we're trying to ride this thing tomorrow. So, round stock, cut that out, and that is going to go right in there. We just got to drill some holes, and she's going to be a hardtail for just a little bit. I'm going to still use the stock hardware. That's the plan. Just drill a couple holes, a little drill press, and see how it goes, huh? So Hazel's helping out, and our plan here is we're going to drill a small hole and then a big hole on each end. Huh? Does that sound good? Perfect. What do we need to put on before we drill holes?
Glass.
Safety glasses. There you go. I ended up using a 21/64, but I probably could have went one size smaller, but that's not too bad. There's not too much wobble in there. I think it's going to work. All right, just test fitting the old prototype here, and it looks like it's going to work. What do you think, Hazel?
Good.
It looks good? You can touch the ground now? You feel better? All right, don't wreck. But yeah, no, she can touch the ground. It looks pretty good. So I'm going to clean it up, and I didn't torque everything down and all that good stuff. Also, I still haven't slid the forks up, so I want to do that too. Perfect. Hey, give me a thumbs up. So I was able to get, not quite a ½ inch, but around there out of the forks, and Hazel fits on it great now. Oh, relaxing on the job. You chilling? Yeah. All right, well, tomorrow, let's take this thing out and rip it around. All right, guys, so fast forward a little YouTube magic. It's a little warmer, less wet weather here. in the Santa Cruz Mountains, but Hazel's learning how to ride. Give it a little gas, honey. Don't forget to use the gas. There you go. She's doing super good on this thing. We built a little jump hill over there. She's been cruising down that. But yeah, the High Boy, pretty awesome little electric bike. All right, we got Evel Knievel up on the ramp. Show us how you come down, sweetie. You got this. Give it a little gas and just balance. Whee! Excellent. Whoa, brop. Was that fun or what? You. Do you love your bike? Yeah? Sweet. Hey, can I have some knuckles? Boom! She's tough. Bike seems to be pretty tough. It's not the first time she's dropped it, and it's definitely not going to be the last. But yeah, the old High Boy for the, whoa, easy there. For the money, can't go wrong. It, unfortunately, they don't make really awesome little kid electric bikes. So when she gets a little taller and we can raise it back up and have rear suspension, I think she'll like that too. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe and smash the like button. I need all the YouTube money I can get so I can buy Hazel awesome stuff, huh? She's loving this thing, and I'm loving that she's learning how to ride at such a young age without having to do the whole training wheels and a PW yet. But the PW, couple of years, she'll be there. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Oh, yeah, if you want to buy one of these things, I'm going to put a link down in the description to get one. So please do that. And here we have 4-year-old Evel Knievel Hazel. Let her rip, tater chip. Brap. You. Getting it. Evel Knievel Hazel on the balance bike. Let her rip. You. You.